the issue of AI, the topic that feels like everyone is talking about right now, and especially AI in schools. Now, there's a lot of different areas of thought on whether AI should or should not be in schools, and there's plenty of arguments. But it's really hard to determine if AI is actually beneficial or harmful when you have people saying
AI is like the best. I would literally like die without AI and stuff. AI, more like a slay AI.
Elon Musk says we have a 20% chance of annihilation and the youth are being ruined by AI. They're cheating on their assignments. This is the worst thing ever. It is going to take over the world and kill us all. People believe that AI is ruining the mind of our youth and promoting cheating. AI, if used correctly, is actually really awesome. AI provides us the ability to streamline tasks, advance our knowledge, and even creates a complementary tool to a Google search to make it even easier to find information and research. Now, AI does not only serve as a way for school-age degenerates to generate text and cheat on their assignments. You know who you are. I know you're out there. And we know. But it actually acts as a way to help with making tasks quicker and easier. Now, not easier in the sense of cheating, but easier in the sense of speed and spending your time on more meaningful parts of a project. For example, say you're a student that's creating a video essay, maybe a video essay just like this one. And as you do that, you have many clips that you're going through. Now, in these many clips, you have to sort through all of them and sometimes try and find the right one to go to a certain section of the video. And that can take hours, tons of time. And so this is where AI becomes useful. You can use an AI algorithm to go through those tons of hours of clips, and the AI can find specific clips so you don't waste all that time looking for a clip, and you get to spend that time that you usually would have spent on that putting more effort into other parts of the video, like editing, sound design, color grading if you're that nerdy. And so this is a really good example of how AI can be used for more than just cheating, and it's actually important to students because it provides a powerful way for them to work on projects and prioritize their time and just manage it better.
This illustration is not just prevalent for students, and it is also seen by one of the largest YouTubers out there, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast reportedly uses AI to sort through his clips, because when him and his team are recording a video or a challenge, they usually have their cameras running for 24 hours every day. So instead of Mr. Beast and his team going through this massive recording log, they use AI and tell the AI what they want to see, and it will cut down the video to the certain clips that they want.
So, as just previously explained by
Stampman.
Mr. Beast uses AI, but it's not just YouTubers that are utilizing AI. Scientists have also found an incredibly cool use for AI. Scientists have been able to use AI to find and determine the structure of proteins. Now, an amazing video done by the science YouTube channel Veritasium outlined the works of Google DeepMind, Institute for Protein Design, and the University of Washington, showing how they used an AI algorithm to predict proteins so accurately that it was just about statistically impossible for it to be wrong. All of these situations show that students in school environments should be allowed to use AI because with specific limitations and the proper uses, AI can be an amazing tool that can help make tedious or even impossible tasks much more reasonable for students.
AI has a lot of knowledge. In fact, it has virtually all the knowledge that humans have recorded over the last 1,000 years. Few thousand, actually. And since we have easy access to AI and the internet, we have access to all this knowledge at our fingertips. And students can use this knowledge as an easy tool if they need a remedy on a subject or just a summary on a science chapter. According to a study done by Harvard University, while academic integrity remains a concern for both adults and teens alike, many study participants highlighted positive academic experiences they've had with generative AI. AI was called the modern approach to learning, while other teens surveyed pointed out that not all kids use it to cheat in school. This study shows that if given AI in a school setting, students will not go to cheating right away, but will most likely use it as a study tool to help them. The Harvard team continues their research by surveying teens and young adults about how they use AI in everyday life. The results were, quote, 50% of people ages from 14 to 22 have reported to use generative AI at some point. The most common uses for AI are getting information and brainstorming, 51% and 53%. End of quote. These studies show how AI can help us gain knowledge and explore areas of interest without the regular complexities. When it comes to advancing our knowledge with AI, it is very important to fact check the information with a trustworthy and reliable resource.
Now, building off of what
Stamp
you
man.
just said and fact checking your information for your resources when you use AI, this is something you cannot skip past if we want students to be able to use AI. Because the worst possible thing we can do is use AI to cheat. Because that's the whole entire issue with this argument, is that students are using it to cheat. If you fact check your information, it allows you to make sure that everything is correct with real sources, because at the end of the day, AI is still a machine and it still has flaws. But if you can use that machine to your advantage and double check what it tells you with real trustworthy sources, it not only acts as a powerful tool, but it makes Google, which is already one of the most widespread use tools in schooling, even more powerful because you can find information quicker and fact check it.
Google is a great resource. Anyone can go to a phone or computer to search something up. But AI can be an even more resourceful resource. That was a mouthful. Say you want a recipe, but you don't want to go down to the bookstore and buy a cookbook or go to a blog and search through countless pages to find a single recipe. For example,
Bro, I know your great grandmother Guggensplashen wrote this recipe back during the time of the dinosaurs, but I just want the dang recipe, not a full essay.
don't be like this guy. Don't try to search through some random blog to find a recipe. Stop it. Get some help. Get some help from AI. You can easily use Copilot or Meta AI to search up the recipe that you want. Instead of getting an average response from Google, AI can give you a more in depth response, or even just a short summary if you need that. Students can take advantage of this without putting their academic integrity at risk. Say a student wants to search up a question that they had from their last science class because it didn't make any sense to them. Instead of just using Google, which will just give you a more confusing answer, which will give the student less hope and they're going to fail the test, they can just go to AI, and AI can give them a short summary of what they want to hear.
Many people use AI for the breakdown of a subject, like how to fix a car, how to find the genetics out of DNA, or how to just make a PB&J, and bam, AI can tell you how.
Amongst all of the amazing benefits of AI, there is a really valid argument of academic integrity and cheating on assignments. For example, improper use of AI can allow students to generate text for essays or even just answer questions for them. But this is not a new challenge to educators. During the late 1990s, teachers and educators all around the world faced this exact same issue with the rise of the internet. A news article from 1996 reads, "Cheaters have discovered the internet," Manbridge says as he introduces a Reg Sharon report on the National on October 23rd, 1996, about how those alleged cheats were using the web to shrink their work. Sound familiar? Yep. AI is posing the same challenge of cheating. And just think about it. These students were using Google to fake their work back in the 90s. But think about Google now. Think about how much people use it in schools, how much teachers have you use it. Yeah, there's still issues of cheating with Google, but it's been managed properly and been able to work out to be a valuable source and tool to use. The same thing accounts for AI. Just because AI is presenting challenges for our modern society and modern education does not mean that an absolute complete ban is called for. Just like Google, the right management of it can bring amazing benefits and a beautiful tool that can be used by students all around the world without jeopardizing their academic integrity or cheating.
AI is a powerful tool, and if used correctly, it can be one of the most helpful instruments in learning. Let's review points. 1. It can help you streamline tasks. AI can give you points on how to do something quicker, or even just give you a completely different way to do it. 2. Advance our knowledge. Ignore my uncle, he's on something right now. Um, AI holds almost all knowledge that humans have documented. And that knowledge can be very easy to access, and AI gives us such a great way to access it. 3. It can act as an advanced Google search. Google gives raw information with a large slew of websites, but realistically, we can only look through one at a time. AI will give us a summary of all those websites put together, concluding the points that each website agrees with. Yes, it's not completely reliable, and you will have to check those with reliable sources that you already know. But it gets you there quicker. AI is amazing. Dun, 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 dun.
So, what did you learn in this process of making this video essay?
So, I didn't know much about AI before this, but doing this project, I learned about AI's uses. I dug more into the backstory of how it was created, and I learned more about the struggles that people have with AI.
Yeah, and I also, on that note of kind of learning more about AI, I definitely, for one, got to see just like how this was struggled with before, as in the example of Google in the early or in the late 90s. So there really is nothing new under the sun. And I also learned throughout this process when it comes to the actual video part and recording that it takes a lot of time, like multiple hours for a short 10-minute video. I don't know how long this is when we're here at the end. So a lot of time on that, but I'd say we collaborated together really well. We made sure to work on prioritizing our time. We did a great job working on the script together. I mean, you wrote the script, I refined it. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts on the video process?
It takes a long time. Video recording is a very tedious process.
Yep.
This guy did better.
Hey, it's sometimes, I don't know. We'll see, but I think overall I learned a lot about AI. I kind of knew a decent amount because I've been researching it recently, wanting to know more about it and whether it's safe to use in school settings and how to use it well. So I think this just helped further my knowledge on what to do properly to not have it be used as cheating, but also what to do with it to not cheat and also to use as a powerful tool and just to share that information with other students out there of AI does not have to be used for cheating. I mean, don't use it.
I'm
for
watching
cheating.
you.
Don't use it for cheating, and if you don't use it for cheating, you can gain the trust of teachers and educators all around, like no matter where you go to school. And if you gain that trust, it just means that we can use this as another resource to learn more because I love to learn and AI just makes that even more accessible. So that's all for Kansai project on the issue of AI for kids in school. Hope you enjoyed the video.
If I may, really quick, a something I found about AI is that AI, it's an acronym, and it stands for just like me, also incompetent. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
See ya.
And cut.